Hello, everyone. My name is Raven, and welcome to Raven Gaming Labs, and welcome to Retro Saturday. Yes, Retro Saturday. I just wanted to, play some like old school games, and yeah. So every Saturday, I'm just gonna play, well, some form of old retro game. You guys are welcome to make suggestions down in the comments below of what you'd like to see. Basically, pretty much anything that is considered quote unquote retro. Which I guess we're reaching a point where like even games from like the early 2000s are starting to be considered retro. So,
Articulating splines.
oh wow, that's really quiet. I don't know if you guys could hear the could hear that or not. Hang on one second. I am going to it might flicker. I'm gonna turn it up. I didn't realize how low it was there. Okay. I did test it before and it seemed fine, but the sound effects for like the buttons. There we go. All right, so I'm just gonna have to make sure that I talk super loud so that I drown out the music. All right, I'm not too sure I'm feeling this city though. Let's roll a new one.
Articulating splines.
Uh, I mean this one seems fine enough. All right, we need a name. We need a name. Let's see. What should we do? Terrible with names. I'm just gonna call this Newtopia. You know what? Newtopia is a terrible name, and I'm fine with it. We're gonna start in the 1900s because we're hip like that. Subway constructed by New Jersey. I mean that's super, I guess. Okay, so let's pause and let's go into our budget. Check out our budget. Honestly, we probably won't mess with this too much. Once you reach a certain point, I just keep everything at 100. I usually make enough, so it's not too bad. All right, ordinances. Sales tax and an income tax. No. Parking fines, legalized gambling, volunteer fire department. All this stuff costs money. So, any drug campaign, CPR, neighborhood watch. Can't remember what specifically. I think energy conservation comes in handy later. I don't want a nuclear free zone. That's silly. Nuclear power is completely nice. I mean, you can tell this game is super old, because everybody was kind of worried about, nuclear and all back then. And it still are, really, but yeah. All right, annual carnival. I want all this stuff. This is going to end up being a disaster where we're going to end up turning a lot of this off later. But you know what? I'm fine with it. Okay. And that means, too, you're going to have sales and income tax. It also means that we might end up lowering a little bit the cost of some of the other stuff. All right. So let's see here. I think... I mean, this is pretty mountainous, but I think I'm going to build kind of around here. So this will be super. A road and a tunnel. What do we have here? A subway. Subways are nice, but they're really expensive. Oh, the neighborhood connection is going to cost 1,000. All right, we're not going to get that straight away. Not by any stretch of the imagination. And industry is undisputedly very, very important. So, that's always nice. I'll just go with dense industrial here. Alright. Only got 10 grand, so, we gotta be a little careful about how we do this. Let's see. I'm gonna plant some trees. And I'm just gonna do 2 rows here. They're a little expensive, actually. I have another city where, I got kind of near the end there and could build the big domes and all. I really wish that there was a way to, like, control the volume of it better. But, yeah. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Alright. I'm gonna stop wasting all my money on that. All right, so do we want a water tower or a water pump? I'm thinking a water pump. All right. There's no power or anything like that, but that'll be all right. A railway. So another thing we need to like really figure out, you know, especially later on, is you know, how we're gonna, you know, cart goods back and forth between everything. Because, you know, it's sort of important. Let's see here. I'll put a rail depot, like, right here. This is terrible, by the way, because, like, the main way in is just going to be congested because of the rail up there. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Probably. Maybe. All right. The only other thing that's really necessary to get rolling is power. Power plant. There we go. So we have coal, hydro. We have nowhere for the hydro. Coal is going to have to be it early on. You know, we don't really have too much of an option here. Wow, this is a terrible start, honestly, in my opinion. It's, there we go. Oh, that's super. Didn't want to do that, but oh, okay. Anyway, power plant. We're gonna put the coal power plant, I guess. Come on, really? Great. Wait, can I? Is there a way to undo that action? No. Alright, then we're just going to bring these down. There's a bunch of other stuff that I very much wish to do, but are unable to do at the moment. Alright. Oh, wow, we're broke. Very broke. I don't know if we're gonna have enough to get the pipes over. Yeah, ended up being just fine. Alright, so let's turn this on and see what happens. So, we can't really do anything because some stuff's not powered. Which, honestly, is sort of annoying. There we go. So, that ought to get that rolling, and then with that, that will start growing. Which is fairly nice. We're going to clean a lot of this up as we roll. I'm not the best at this version of the game, but not too bad at it. Too bad. Cool. We're going to be negative 15. Nice. I like being negative 15. But the coal plant should, you know, last us for a while anyway. And there goes our train to literally nowhere. So that's always, you know, super. I like the... I mean, that's totally cool. Go to cheetah speed. There we go. All right, buildings are being built. Sort of. I mean, I know that, you know, there's like the whole light industrial thing, but I was trying to just get straight off the bat into the heavier industrial. I'm going to connect this up. All right, maybe that'll help. There we go. All right, now we're rolling. Oh, that's good. They'll just remove the power lines as needed. Now let's check out the budget. Not doing too bad. Let's see how our ordinances are doing, though. I like that. Other what? Yeah, we don't really have any healthcare or anything, really. I mean, it's kind of a nasty place. Oh. Oh, wow. Yeah, hello. Oh, they just got totally wiped out. Ooh. I didn't realize disasters were on. Interesting. This is gonna be fun. Alright. Let's go back to our budget here. We're making a little bit. Oh, people are finally doing stuff with the ordinances. So the business advertising's doing pretty good. Energy conversation. You know, I'm gonna turn that one off for now. Largely because I don't really have much of an issue with any of this stuff. So, you know, it's kind of like, why waste my money when it's totally fine? It's totally fine. I would love to have things like police stations and fire departments and all this stuff, but we just don't have the resources for that. Oh, wow. We're going to be plus 37 this year. Yeah. You know, you're amazing when you're like, you know, happy about going up plus 37. Like, yeah, life's good. Life's very good. Oh, this area is just so mountainous. Like, I didn't want to put it near the water, but I probably should have. It'll be fine. I think I'll end up building some homes and stuff up there. But really need industrial. However, we are, like, slowly making money. I mean, we're totally going to get outdone by the other cities, but, you know, that's fine. It's completely fine. You know, the important thing is that we'll still be here. Is that not building because it's 3 out? Oh, right, yeah, I built that out a little too far. Okay, well, you know, fair. No, I did. I see it now. I built that out just a little too far. Which is unfortunate. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright. I'm just gonna follow this just like last time. So I don't know how far was that actually. Well, never mind now. So in case anyone was wondering, I am playing this on DOSBox. This is the good old DOS version. Wow! They have completely demolished the downtown area. The town is completely falling apart. 5%. We're going to try to boost people back in, you know, by just, you know, not having much in the way of property tax. Wow, the transit authority is like, yeah, there we go. Ah, see, they came back. Public busing. You know, public transportation is actually pretty important in these games, and they really do try to encourage it, but I find that they just don't work. I mean, they do work, quote unquote, but more, I guess what I'm trying to say is that they tend to cause more problems than they tend to solve. At least in my opinion and my experience, it's usually quite the disaster. So I'm going to slow this down to turtle, mostly because it's just going too quick. Oh, I can dezone that. Perfect. I'll put trees and stuff up around it. I'm trying to create a buffer between the, you know, the different industrials here. I can't remember if garbage was a thing in this one. You know, because I know, like, SimCity 3000, there's garbage. But I honestly cannot recall if garbage is a thing in this one or not. There we go. Alright, we pretty much cannot do anything. Citizens demand police. Okay, well, I tell you what. I will get a police department when I get 500 bucks. When I get 500 bucks, I will build a police department literally right here. Get me 500 ducks. $500? I think I said ducks there for a second. Nope. Bucks. A highway's been constructed. Yeah, highways are nice. But, yeah, that's not going to happen anytime soon now, is it? I want this, and I want that. Okay, well, I want lots of things, too, in life. Actually, a police department would actually be very nice. Newtopia awakens! Naughty earthquake only injures 4,000 people. Editor's corner. Traffic evil. I think I can right-click on this? Yeah. 2,000 people call this place home. Nice. Police station time. Ow. I got 65 bucks to my name. Fire protection demanded. I do like the fact that they're just able to just outright demand things from me. And they know they can do it because I have to give in to them. Oh gosh, an earthquake. Okay. That is beautiful. That is just beautiful. Look at that beautiful, lovely, very destructive. My entire city is just gone. Newtopia. Everyone's dead. The earthquake hit. I don't know why it sent me over there, but the earthquake hit, destroyed the coal plant, and it lit everything on fire. There's one business still alive. Newtopia, everyone, is just the greatest city to ever live. I mean, look at how beautiful that city is. I mean, would it have mattered? No, because it would have hit, like, the fire department would not have been able to deal with that. And even if they did deal with it, I would have never been able to recover from it. Okay, so let's go into the budget. Is there a way? I can't remember. Is there a way to take out a loan? Well, that's nice. Well, I got 48 bucks. I mean, most things are still alive. Oh, no, the train's doomed. Oh, it's doomed. Hang on, let's speed it. Oh, no, it's already at max. I like how, like, 18 minutes into the video, I get completely just demoed. Just wiped. Completely wiped. I mean, this is nice. I mean, it's still burning. I mean, it's been burning for ages now. Let's do a monster attack. Screw it. I mean... Yes. I don't know if that's really a monster attack, though. I mean, it clearly is a monster of some kind, but let's do a hurricane. Hurricanes don't put out fires? The monster's, like, really, like... I mean, the hurricane looked exactly like the flood. Let's see what else we have. An air crash? Oh, here we go, here we go. By the way, it is not running slowly. This is actually the speed at which a lot of this stuff ran at. Because I think I have DOSBox set to Oh, wait, can I actually do riots? Really? People are rioting on, like, the only road left? It's nice, I think. Wow. Okay, so we're going to do a new city.
Reticulating splines.
And I'm going to start on easy just because why not? I mean, it's a fairly peaceful game. And if I run into another issue like that again, then yeah, I would actually enjoy. We're gonna play Newtopia again. You know, the old Newtopia didn't exist. It didn't happen. It was all a figment of everyone's imagination. All right, so for ordinances, we're gonna turn on everything because I'm greedy and I want money. But we're also gonna have all this fun stuff, and we are gonna have this turned on this time. I know it costs money. Actually, you know what? I don't want that. It just costs money, and I don't care. Why not? But the nuclear free zone, I never do. Like, really? Like, nuclear power is amazing. Just don't let anything bad happen to your nuclear plant. You're fine. All right, so this is another horrible, horrible map. It's very mountainous. But we're gonna do it anyway. I could just flatten it, but I kind of like the idea of. You know, working with the terrain. I feel like it makes really cool cities. So we're going to build up in here, and we are probably going to remove a lot of this water. It doesn't even connect up. It's just silly. But we're going to build up in here. I'm going to probably start over here. So let's kind of zoom in, and we're going to build a power plant straight off the bat. Just a coal. Good old-fashioned coal, you know. I'm gonna level the terrain first. There we go. That cost 100 just to do that. That's wild. All right. So, you want to connect to your neighbor for $1,000? Yes, actually, yes, I do. And we're gonna go this way with it. Awesome, awesome. And then I'm gonna drag the rail. Ow, that really hurt, and man, that was expensive. All right, let's get the power plant in here first. I'm pleased to say I'm on the edge of the map. I don't. Seems like an odd old reason to do that. I don't know. It's a fun option. There we go. Nice. All right, so we're going to have a rail and a rail depot over here. And this will enable us to, well, have some rail. And we could put, you know, more exits. And we very well may do that later. It'll help a little with traffic, I believe. I don't remember how good, quote unquote, the simulation for this game actually is. But I don't think it's that bad. All right, I'm doing dense industrial, right? Yep, dense industrial. Nice. Okay. I love that. I love that sound. Zzz. Zzz. It just sounds so funny. All right. And now, over here, we're going to build a little bit of commercial. Now, one big major downside to what we're doing over here is we don't have a lot of water options. So, that means a water tower, unfortunately. Which is a bit of a bummer, but yeah, I mean, you know, you don't have the options, you don't have the options. So, you know, you gotta work within your limits here. All right. Water tower. Let's do it. Am I really just gonna place that, like, smack on top of there? Yes, I am, actually. I totally 100% am. Yeah, that's fine. I like the look of it anyway. Alright, so I'm gonna put a rail depot right here. There we go. I think this, yeah, this was the original way. All right. Now I'll put some dense commercial right up over here. All right, that should be enough to get the ball rolling. And I think that this will actually be just enough water to start. If not, I can put more. It's not really that big of a deal, but I can put more. And then for residential, I'm just going to place residential over here. Awesome. Alright. I'm going to turn off disasters. I was thinking about it. I'm turning them off because they're just ridiculous, and I find them to be extremely ridiculous. So, I'm turning them off. I know. But I at least want to get a little established before I get nuked into orbit, okay? Like, I want a little bit of, you know, establishment before, you know, they... Okay, can't do that. Alright, there we go. I'll put a... It's kind of like in the middle, you know? It's not super great by any stretch of the imagination, but, you know, it's there. Sort of. Nah, it's there. It counts. Alright, so I'll put the police station in. And then... Oh, boy. Yeah, I gotta figure this out. So... put this in. Now the question is, do I want to follow the contour of the terrain or just level it? I'm thinking I'm going to level it. There we go. Nice. Okay. And I can't put too much in, so I'm just going to leave it until they start complaining about, oh, I need this, or, you know, whatever. Alright, so, pipes. Much like before, I'm going to try and just follow the road. That usually works pretty well. Alright. Hey, you know what? I'm going to go on ahead. I don't know why I keep doing that. I am going to go on ahead and just build a water pump. No, not a water pump. A water tower. Man, I really hope water towers pump and don't store. Do water towers pump? Or do they only store? Because I know, like, in... You know what? Let's just speed it up and see what happens. Stored gallons. Stored... Ah, crud. So they only store in this one. Oh, man. Really? Fine. Oof. Okay, I didn't mean to click that. That was kind of annoying. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Good, I get to pay again. Well, okay. So they work a little bit more like how you would think. I was thinking of the water towers from, like, you know, SimCity 3. That's what I was thinking of. Oh, are those actually... Do they actually have power? No. There we go. Now they do. Okay, so we're bleeding money, naturally. But we have water. We have industrial areas. We are growing. Money is starting to flow in. The ordinances are getting pretty ridiculous. It's always nice. Alright. And they are storing water. So, I mean, you know, like, not super great, but, you know, they have a little bit. I wish I'd never built them. In fact, I just, you know... Alright, hold, please. Go to turtle speed. I'm gonna get rid of these. I know they cost me 500. But I need the room. Oh, God. That was my connection point. Hold on, everyone. Oh. I'm coming. There we go. Alright. They'll clear up all the junk as time goes on. I wonder if the water towers boosted property value. I seriously doubt it that they boosted it that much, but they may have. Subways. Let's go to llama speed. Alright. Just another connection point. Probably not a good place to put it, honestly. But, you know. Any area I can just, you know, shove some... Actually, you know what? Hang on. Once again, yes, I know it was a waste, but it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Oof. Okay, well, that built really oddly. Ugh. Yeah, part of me's down on the inside with how awful that's being right there. Man, that was terrible. Okay. Talk about a major fail up that was. But you know what? Live and learn. I mean, at least it goes back to normal, you know. And we're losing less money now, so that's always super. Literally, that is always amazing. I just like losing money in these games. Mostly because, you know, you work hard for your stuff and you want more. Well. Alright. Ooh. You know. Another really odd and very interesting thing. When I had this game set to a Sound Blaster 16, the sound effects didn't work sometimes. Some of the sound effects didn't work, I might add. But the majority of them did. And I found that to just be very interesting. No. I don't want to connect to my neighbor. Tell you what I do want, though. I want you to start building some of this dense industrial over here. Yeah, we're going to spend a lot of money to level this, I have a feeling. Alright, so they're not going to build up there, but there's probably a bunch up here. It's not too bad. You know, as you play the game, you get pretty good at what works and what doesn't work, and, you know. But we do have to start... A water shortage is reported. Yeah. There's a water pump. Having a water pump... Actually, having a water pump helps a lot. Yeah, say they pump 30,000 gallons a month, and it's like, water shortage. It's like... I mean, maybe somewhere like here would be good for the water pumps. I don't know. Or sorry, the water tower. I mean, I certainly enjoy the aesthetic that it offers. But, I mean... Maybe it does improve. I don't know. Honestly and truthfully, I have absolutely no idea if it improves the... Alright, let's check out the budget. So, we're losing a lot through the ordinances. I mean, it's not just the ordinances, but it's a little bit of everything. So, I'm going to kill this because... getting rid of the energy you know what? I'm going to keep it because I've been using it for so long now. I don't know... Can I... I could actually get rid of it, but I'm not going to. Not quite yet. It is something that's going to have to go eventually, though. There we go. All right, so what's the property value over here? 172,000. Because I am going to throw like a water tower somewhere around here just to kind of, you know, see. All right, let's go to Cheetah Speed. Ow. A new city awakens, so I guess we hit 2,000. You know, the other one had just as big of a... Well, whatever. 81. All right, so we're starting to make some cash. Thank goodness. Actually, what is our budget? All right, good. We're still at 7%. And 98. Yeah. A big chunk of it is this. Like... And the transit authority uses a lot. I mean, so does the ordinances. I guess I could technically get rid of a lot of the ordinances. We'll deal with the problem when it becomes a problem. Right now, we have money and we're making money and the city's being revitalized constantly. And we're down to 62. You know, because as people move in, more demand for all of this grows. So as we, you know, grow in one area, we will do fine in another. So I'm going to go down to llama speed here. And I'm just going to do the leveler. I'm going to try to keep it out of the way. Or blow up the thing that I need. It's always nice. Well, can't be too much of a water shortage right now because, yeah. So I'll see what happens when we go negative because there's no way we're not going to go negative with this. We may have to, you know, really kill police and fire and everything else. The beginning of this game I find is the hardest. Especially, like, oh my gosh, could you imagine right now if we were, like, you know, how's the budget doing? Negative 32. That's not too bad. I mean, the problem is, though, we're not growing either. So it's like, okay. You know, it'd be nice if this would take over. Okay, now we're only down 6. Because if we grow, you know. I mean, there is this whole stretch right here, but I'm just going to spend the last of my money trying to persuade people to move in on this one tiny, tiny little bit of land. Just tiny little stretch of land. I mean, if we go negative, maybe we can take out a loan or something. I cannot remember how this game handled. Maybe we'll instantly lose again. Raven can't play because his entire city gets lit on fire when his coal plant explodes because of an earthquake. And then dies horrifically in, you know... Negative 12. Isn't that nice? Alright, so we just go in the hole for a little bit. Fair enough. Ow. How much in the hole can we go? You know what? Let's find out. Oh, I can't build anything because I'm in the hole. That's actually pretty funny. Okay. So we're not actually doing that bad. There we go. I want to start digging ourselves out of this hole that we're in. You know, it's like, I really want to do that. Like, I would really appreciate, like, you know, I could put a little bit of, something up there. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I mean, there's room right there, so don't give me that crap about, oh, we want to put stuff, but, you know, there's just no place to put stuff. There's tons of industrial. Tons of industrial space. Don't try that crap with me. Alright. Pause. Demolish and clear. Oh boy. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, I could just put water in. Oh, that's nice, I guess. I mean, it did revitalize that little section, so, you know, I guess I can't complain too much. We're also approaching, like, we need everything. Like, yes, they really, really want, you know what? I'm gonna throw in the auto budgeter and just see what it does. Didn't do anything. Oh, don't tell me it messed with my ordinances, though. I need the, you know, like the homeless shelter. I like that. It also helps a little bit with crime and other stuff, too. I'll see what it does at the next start of the next year. It really didn't do anything, honestly. And like keeping pollution controls can actually be kind of handy early on. It's kind of annoying. It's like, oh, you need more water pumps. It's like, great. Great. All right, let's look for the graphs. And then water. Implementing public busing. Well, good for Chicago. Well, we call this Newtopia. Well, whatever. Just new city it is, I suppose. We're just saving up for that hospital. I'm turning off my phone there. I always forget to turn off my phone. Like, always forget to turn it off. I think at this point it's kind of become like a meme almost. That, oh, hospital time, hang on. Because one thing a hospital will do is, well, they'll just demand the next thing, but a hospital, the aeroplane arrives. Oh, that's nice. But that should really boost, you know, like the city in general. I mean, they can demand schools all they want, but I don't have the money for it. And I need to start saving up because that coal plant is not going to last much longer. I think they 50 years or something, and then they explode. You know, they get demolished or whatever. Automatically, I might add. Automatically. Oh, you wanted this? Well, too bad. Ah, yes. Health and welfare. 70%. It's like, oh, I want all of this, but, you know, it's like, yeah, I'm sure. Gas power developed at Boston University. Isn't that nice? That is nice. Good for them. Okay. Really? Oh, yeah, it's actually built up on that. Yeah, that's fair. There we go. Hey, a little bit more taxes. Never hurt anybody. There's plenty of commercial space for you guys to build. Don't give me that crap. Wow, we're gonna literally lose in 2 years when that plant explodes. There's literally nothing I can do about this. Hopefully, it'll let me go in the negative for 4th. Yeah, we're screwed. Ugh. I know time is running out. The plant's gonna explode. I never had this much problem before. Which is like one of the most bizarre things. She's gonna blow. You know what? Let it. Yep, now we're screwed. $4,000 needed. Alright, fine. You know what? We're gonna load a city. I'm gonna load new city. I think this is the city. You know what? We got 15 minutes left. Let's go play on a city of mine that actually works. So, as you can see in this city, I've invested hordes of money in, well, everything. So, look, got some windmills there. Got some stuff. See, I'm not that bad. Somehow this city did fine. I think part of it is spending all that money with, like, the land. Not enough room to grow out and expand. And I never built any light anything. This is all... like, this is pretty nice. I mean, look at the ordinances. So I have all the ordinances, except for legalized gambling. That one's kind of silly. I really should turn that off. How much would that make? Oh, wow, that would make a lot. Not doing that. It's not the greatest layout ever, but, you know, pollution's not too bad. Let's go to graphs here. Pollution's at 17. Nice. And I'm making like 3,000 a year. It's pretty good. There's a prison somewhere around here. I don't remember where the thing is. It's a police station. There's this airport, which I'm pretty proud of, because it's pretty big and almost all the tiles are used. There's fire department. Let's see here. I forget what this building here is. Oh, it's the college. I mean, this is a very high-tech little place. Look at this office park. It's very nice looking. Land value, 256. I wonder if it's the highest it'll go. I don't know. Seems like it. That's a parking lot. That's a parking lot. Almost like a stadium. Well, I mean, there is actually literally a stadium, like, right there. I can't remember. Do you actually build the stadium, or... Yeah, you do. Okay. Yeah, so that was pretty bad. I can't believe that I failed twice. But I have all these water treatment plant. I actually need more, but, you know, whatever. And then here is my beautiful port. It's very nice. My seaport's very nice. There's another one over here. I built this small area over here. There's actually a little bit of room over here for it to grow. It'll grow eventually, maybe. Here's yet another spot for stuff. Literally, I haven't even used this whole map. That's probably what I should do. Should just build a flat map, not worry about it, and just build in the features later. But, you know. Here's actually the first airport I built. It's a little bigger. I don't know why I still have these things. They pretty much last forever, which may actually be why I built these things. These things never end. So I have 85 of them throughout the city. They make 340 watts, and they pale in comparison to that. The fusion power plant, I think there's another one around somewhere, but these things are also very nice. The Arcos, you build them from here, and there's a couple of them, and they can like launch off and stuff like that. It's nice, I guess. Your whole city can just lift off. You can actually replace your whole city with them. They provide, I think, power and water. I can't remember. They provide like everything you need. And you can see how many residents they have. I think there's another one around here. So as you guys can see, I actually can build, apparently. Not the best, but I can actually build a city. I mean, granted, this is flat, but, you know, I can build a city that's, you know, doesn't cave in on itself. Look how much water plants there are. Like, water usage in this city is just crazy. I do like the fact, though, that basically this entire city is pretty much powered by one ginormous plant. And you know what's wild? The other cities around me are even bigger. than me. Of course, they got the start on the ecologies and stuff a little bit quicker and better than I did. So I'm sure that had a huge, you know, help. I'm sure it did. I'm sure that that provided quite a bit. But who knows? Maybe I'm just making excuses. I don't know. But 784 years is how long I played this. Because I started in 1900. So, yeah, this city's pretty darn old. Actually, do the ordinances pay for themselves? They do not. They do not actually pay for themselves. Look how expensive they are. That's ridiculous, by the way. I mean, that is just crazy how much that costs. At least they do bring in a little bit. I don't know why I have the nuclear free zone turned on. It doesn't cost anything, so I'm not really sure why it's on. I just realized that was... I know I was in here earlier, but yeah, I mean... You know, what's crazy is I turned on most of this, like, right at the very beginning. Now, not all of it, because, you know, it did get pretty expensive. Like, in the last map, I probably should have left it off, except for the sales and income tax and the parking fines. I probably should have turned all of those on and then systematically done it. But in this one, I did. I pretty much had all the ordinances on from the beginning. I just never bothered with it. And this city cannot survive without this on. Because otherwise, I have to build 2 of those gigantic power plants. They're truly incredible. I mean, I guess they're only like 40 grand, so it's like, it's not actually that bad, really. There we go. I wonder if I could sell power. I don't think I need to. Like, I'm basically like the small city, you know? I am the small guy. Yeah, I guess I can't sell power, which I guess makes sense, kind of. It's a bummer. All right, everyone. We are actually approaching the end, so I'm going to just look at other... No, I don't want to save it. I want to look at other cities that exist. All right, I don't have any in there. Oh, here we go. Let's see what they thought New York City looked like. In... When did this game come out? 93? I mean, this is not bad. I mean, let's look at the budget of this. 5 million. Yeah, I don't know how this thing's surviving, honestly. 5 million. The ordinances has, like, none. No, it literally has all of them turned on. Which is crazy. What's the population of this? A daycare boom? Okay, whatever. No, I wanted to... Actually, probably the best way to... Oh, my gosh. Troops ambush capital? It's kind of crazy. I don't know why I can't do this right. 81,000. So yeah, like this is super actually very small. Libya's doing its thing. So yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. Just like the years are like ending instantly. You get the statue from... I guess it's one of those special event things that you get. So, all right, let's see another Max Island. You know, this is kind of I like this. This is like really basic. You know, the creators just kind of threw this in here. It'd be pretty cool if someone who made this game actually watched this video. I mean, I know other people have played this game over the years. Wow, all right. So London is in 1995. It's much bigger. It has most of the ordinances turned on. And the budget, it's not too bad. One thing that's interesting, and something that I kind of wish and feel like would be pretty cool if they would actually do it, is like a city builder where like you have finer control over taxes. So like, yeah, you can turn on 1% income tax, 1% sales tax, but it'd be nice to be able to set it. You know, like a lot of areas, you know, sales tax is like 6%. Now, granted, I don't know what it was in 1993 when this came out, but some are even higher, like 8-9%. You know, we should really play SimCity 3000 next week, maybe. Because SimCity 3000, one, I'm much better at it. And number two, it has a lot of extra features that made this game kind of different. It didn't have everything, like it didn't actually have the income tax and all, but it has a really great soundtrack. The soundtrack is awesome. I guess this is supposed to be New Orleans. Let's load it. Oh. Okay. You know, I like how everything's like abandoned and, you know, run down and all. It's like, but there's like 2 giant arcologies here. It's like, okay. I can, all right. I can roll with that. Let's see, what else is there? Actually, Paris. Raventopia. Oh, yeah, I made that for, like, an old video, but I never actually uploaded it. So let's see how this is doing. $6. Right on. I did much better in this one. Probably because I think part of the problem I did with the last one was I overexpanded. You know, I tried to put all the infrastructure in, and I should just put the paths, but not actually put the infrastructure itself in. Like, I should have left the gaps for the rail network and then put it in. But, you know, like with Treefell, I didn't do that, but also Treefell was completely flat, so I wasn't spending, you know, hordes of money. Yeah, see, these are the kind of cities that I find are, like, really cool in these games. Like, look at this. It's just all built up on here. Now, granted, you know, this game runs on the DOS version, and not like the Windows version really looks all that different anyway. There's SimAnt, I suppose, playing on the movie theater. Let's see if we can see what's playing on the movie theater here. The drive-in theater. No, we don't know. I really do think that the max density, or the max value, is 256,000. That's pretty funny. You know, and then you have, like, places like this that, you know, they built up, because, you know, you can have them a couple tiles away from the road, and I don't know, it's a very inventive game, in my opinion, especially for the era. It was a big step up, in my opinion, from the original SimCity, because the original SimCity, no go. I have the VGA version, and, like, it's not bad, but it's so basic compared to, oh, this is like, I get it. This is like they made a big university campus. Nice. That's actually a really good idea. I never really considered that before. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I like that. I actually really like this. Next time I make next time I play this, I'm going to try it. I think next week I might try to play like SimCity 3000 and show you guys that I can actually play a game without lighting everything on fire.
Helicopter 1 reporting heavy traffic.
Oh, I don't know if you guys heard that or not. That was pretty funny. All right, so we have a fire and a flood, an air crash, a tornado, an earthquake. I can't do anything until the earthquake's over with. A monster in the town. Oh, boy. A hurricane. And riots. Let's just zoom out here. Okay, it might be starting to lag a little bit now. Yeah. Just a little bit. It might have been a little too much. Do all those at once on this machine that runs like as fast as 100 megahertz for Odysee. Wow. Everything's on fire. Don't worry about it. It's all on fire. Everything is under control. Alright, everyone. So, thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Y'all have a good one. Hey, everyone. Thanks for watching Raven Gaming Labs. Thanks to all the members and viewers who make RGL possible. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell so that you can be notified. If you want to become a member, hit the join button or link in the description below. Members get early access to videos, member-exclusive content, and more. As well, don't forget to join our awesome community over at Discord. Y'all have a good one.